As our personal economy began going downhill, we started looking for ways to cut back. I was on a 4-day work week and enjoyed having Wednesdays off to take care of things at home. I decided to go back out of necessity 5 days a week, and now I'm even begging for overtime. Aside from that, we used to have a lady come in once a week for 4 hours to do cleaning. We discontinued her services, and that allowed us to save $200 a month. My husband does the cleaning when it gets done, but he suffers from a variety of health problems. Then we gave up eating out. And giving up the cable was more difficult because I no longer have access to some of my favorite Mexican channels. We gave up going to the beach once every summer, so our camper has sat idle for the last 6 years. Now we are trying to sell the house because we cannot afford to take care of it properly and pay the payments on the loan. So what else can we give up?
With all the suffering that we're experiencing, with all the increase in inequalities, in financial problems, the wealthy becoming more wealthy and the poor people becoming more disadvantaged.
I am 69 years old, and as I look for the future, I can see myself working to age 90 and dropping dead at my machine, just to struggle to survive and pay bills, and always cutting back more and more, and never able to get out of debt. So I made a radical decision to retire, sell the house, and we will move to Mexico, where the climate is wonderful, and the food is great, and the cost of living is a lot cheaper. I have always loved Mexico, and my husband has dual citizenship, so this would be a logical solution to our problems. 11 years ago, I went to sleep while listening to a Stephen King novel entitled Everything is Eventual. Suddenly I awoke hearing the words, "Everything you love is going to be snatched away from you." I didn't give it much thought at that time, but about 2 or 3 years later, having forgot about that book, the same book came up on my list and went to sleep while listening and was awakened by the same words, this time in Spanish. I suppose it was a warning telling me to get prepared, which I have tried to do to some degree, because so far the circumstances have not destroyed my inner peace. It reminds me of the story of Job in the Old Testament, so I do believe that things will turn around. I have never been a very materialistic person. It is good to learn to live with less.
Con los pobres de la tierra quiero yo mi suerte echar. El arroyo de la sierra me complace más que el mar.